Ho, 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 it's the Rod Knock Show where everything today is going to go wrong. So, something that went wrong already. Here we go. Heck yeah! A warning parking violation. Good job, Connecticut. I don't have anywhere else to park my truck. Problem number 2. So I got a buyer of this thing. He put a deposit and everything. I need to go deliver it to him in New York. Selling it for $2,600 just because I want it gone, because I want to go to Florida and stuff, and I'd rather not leave it here with Tommy or Anton and kind of leave it on them to sell it for me. So I just wanted to get this gone as quick as possible. We're still making a pretty good profit and everything. I mean, not as much that I hoped for. It isn't exactly worth it, that how long extra I stayed here and everything, but went to go start this thing up today to throw it on the trailer. The radiator's leaking. The radiator is leaking the day of the sale. Told this dude like this thing was mint, it was ready to go. I told him like it needed a wheel bearing and stuff, because it does need a wheel bearing, and like I told him everything I know about the car, but I'm like, dude, you can still reliably drive this. Start it up, now the radiator's leaking. So I can't go back on what I said. I called Rick's junkyard. We're gonna go get a radiator right now. It sucks because I don't want to spend any more money on this thing, but the motto that I'm trying to go for is I don't want to sell someone junk when I told them that it was good. Like this car, it's awesome, it can drive, and it's a nice car, and he's expecting to get a nice car, so that's what I want to produce for him. But like, if I get a Miata, I say it's junk, I'm like, yeah, I mean, it needs this, this, and that. I mean, expect that it's junk, because I'm telling you it's junk. We're gonna go to the junkyard right now. I mean, the radiator shouldn't be too bad to do. Not at all, really. I mean, just pop it out, swap out the fans, and we'll be good to go. So let's just go to the junkyard. Dang it, man. So before I do anything, I want to stop at Town Fair Tire real quick, and I want to get this trailer tire changed. I had a blowout like a month ago, and one of my tires is really bald on the trailer. So I just want to get this replaced so I can throw that on before I leave for Florida, so I don't have to run into any issues. Okay, step number 1 today, $64 for a new trailer tire. Not too bad, really can't complain about that. This thing never wants to shut all the way, you bastard. All right, T AutoZone to get more coolant. You guys already know, here every single day of my life. A place where I'm also here every single day of my life. Leaving Rick's now, they hooked me up on the radiator, always hooking me up, thank you guys. But they have this thing for sale right here, and I just wanted to show it to you guys. Like, not gonna lie, if I was staying a little longer and they only want $1,000 for the thing, and look at this. I'm almost tempted to buy it, throw my truck on the back, trailer my GTR in the back of my trailer. I wonder if it's open. I want to look at it. Oh my god. Thing is AIDS though. But $1,000, man, you really can't go wrong. I wonder if you need like a special sort of license for this thing, but it is cool. I just wanted to show you guys that. If you guys are in the Torrington area, you want smiles per gallon, $1,000 right here. We got a Fleet Star 2000. Get it today. Look at this. I want it, I'm not gonna lie. Bet you this thing rolls some coal. Hell yeah, brothers. Torian just came out and he was like, if you come back tomorrow, you can drive that thing. I want to drive it. I really want to drive it really bad. Throw it down in the comments if you want to see me drive that thing. I don't even know if I can. It's so big. Oh, man. Oh, back to the annoyance. Let's get the radiator in. Good news is everything's at the top other than that one radiator hose, so it should take me like 15 minutes to do. So that's not a big deal. And then we can get this car out, and then we can really see what kind of profit we made and stuff, and we'll just go from there. I'll talk about that stuff later. Been at my house for a whopping 5 minutes, and the radiator is almost ready to come out. It's literally a bolt here holds the radiator, bolt here holds the radiator, bolt here holds the hood prop, and then you just need to take off your coolant lines, and then it pops right out. I'm working on doing the lower one right now. It's gonna pee everywhere, but it's all right because we got a small bucket. Probably gonna leak everywhere though. Alrighty, well the Subaru is done. The radiator is fixed, everything is good. I bled the coolant and everything. The temp gauge is good. Good news is the junkyard gave me the fans too, so I didn't have to take them off or anything, and I plugged them in, made sure they turned on and everything, and they do. So instead of actually bringing it on the trailer and bringing it to the guy that way, the guy that's buying it needs to drive this car to South Carolina because that's where he lives. So I personally want to drive it as well. It's an hour away, and I want to make sure that obviously this car can make it and everything. I've been driving around the past 2 days. I went to Waterbury, which is about 15 minutes away and stuff, and this car has been nothing but reliable for me. So I just want to keep making sure it's good. We got my boyfriend Jake. He is gonna follow me along. Look, he's all nice and
I got fucked.
He's not actually my boyfriend, but he likes to think that, right?
I hate you, dude.
He's a little shy. Anyways, we're gonna go to the gas station because I've been driving this thing too much and it's on E again. I'm wasting all my profit money on gas for this stupid thing. Anyways, here we go, road trip. Well, boys, hopefully this is the last time we give her the juice. I'm gonna put 20 bucks in. I think $20 is more than good for an hour trip. You know, I'm just gonna drive it normally, feel it out and everything. I wanna make sure this dude's getting a good car like I've been saying that. And I think we did it. I mean, from where we started and where we are now, it's huge. I think personally, just working on the side of my mom's house and everything, I think we did great. $20, I don't wanna miss it here. Can't have you guys distract me. And I've definitely have raged this car to like test that out too. Like the night after it got fixed, went on a night toge run. It was dangerous for sure, but we're still alive to talk about it, so it's all good. Let's go. Before I called Jake to bring me to New York or follow me to New York, I called Will. And I'm like, yo, you wanna do this? And sadly he was busy, so he couldn't. But he was like, oh, you're selling the Subaru? I'm like, yeah, why? He's like, I would've bought it. I'm like, why didn't you tell me anything, Will? He said he has 2,500 bucks to spend on a car. I'd gladly sell this to him because honestly, this thing would be a sick winter daily. And like, right now, all he has is that 135. And I know from experience that car doesn't go anywhere in the snow. I wish he said something earlier. I would have like told this dude that it was sold, but he like gave me a deposit and everything. So like, I can't go back on that because you leave a deposit on something, it's yours. Unless he says no, he's 100% not getting this deposit back because I say before someone leaves a deposit, it's non-refundable. And I'm delivering, I'm bringing it all the way to New York for him, which kind of sucks because I'm not making as much profit as I was anticipating, but it's okay because we're still making money and we'll figure out everything once it's sold. And just like that, I am home. The Subaru sold. We no longer have any cars here that is holding us back to go to Florida. So we can officially, finally go home. Courtney can be happy. I can be happy. You guys can be happy because a lot of people have been like harassing me. Even Jack just called me. He's like, hey man, when you coming home? Anyways, getting off subject. So I wrote up a bunch of things of how the flip game has been going, including the $100 Miata, the $300 Miata, and the Subaru. So obviously, since we just sold the Subaru, we're gonna start there. So 2006 Subaru Outback. I'm gonna call it an Outback now because it's not mine and doesn't hurt my feelings. We bought it for $1,150, all right? So if you guys remember the first video on the Subaru, I was nervous. It's like, you got all this money in your pocket, you're feeling like a big baller, and you have to give someone over $1,000 to a car that doesn't even run right and it's broken. You don't know if you're gonna be able to fix it. You're just gonna hope that you can put it back together and get that thing running so we can actually sell it for profit. So I wrote all my expenses down, and the first expense obviously was gas. So I gave myself $100 for gas. I figured it was $50 just to pick up the car, bring it back to my house, and all of that stuff with the truck. And I put another $50 into the car, driving it around, hitting boosts, just trying to feel the car out. So I gave myself $100 leeway there. The next one, we spent $50 at AutoZone with like the coolant and just like all that little stuff that we ended up buying. I went back and checked my bank. Third one was the dealership. So the dealership ended up snaking $218 from us. That's with that turbo outlet, that was with the tumble generator gaskets, and that was also with the intake manifold gaskets as well. So they squeezed a pretty penny out of us, but it's all right because we did end up making a profit. The next one was the junkyard. So junkyard, $95. Not too bummed about that. Torian always gives me the good deals. That was with the mass airflow sensor and the radiator and the fans. So 95 bucks for all that stuff, and all of it working was not bad at all. We sold the car for... Oh, I'm sorry. The next thing was, so the total I had into the car was $1,613, which when I wrote that up, I'm like, well, it was a little more than I was anticipating. I wanted to be under $1,500 for this whole thing, but it wasn't that big of a deal. And then we ended up selling it for $2,528. It's a weird number because it was supposed to be $2,600, but the PayPal fee got me with $72. Even though it was friends and family, it still ended up taking a fee for whatever reason. It's weird. It's never done that for me before, but they forced me to pay that $72, and that left us with a profit of $915. Now, when I first wrote all that out, I was like, $950, like, okay, that's cool. But then I remembered that we originally started with $400, $100 for the $100 Miata and $300 for the other Miata, which brings us to the next page. So I'm gonna do this one quick because you guys kind of already know. I'm just gonna give you a summary. So we got the $100 Miata for obviously $100. We put $300 into parts for the car, and then we sold it for $1,400. So we made a profit of $1,000. The second one we bought for $300. We put $50 just into the paint and then sold it for $1,500 and profited $1,150. Now, I've been doing this for a total of 22 days, and I have already made, just off flipping cars, and keep in mind, so I've worked 22 days on flipping cars. I bet you I don't even have 40 hours into all of this stuff, and we have made $3,065, and in my pocket, ready to go for the next flip, I have $3,964. So we started with $400. I told you guys I wanted to make that $400 into 30 grand, and I wasn't lying. So we're already $4,000 deep, and I am so excited to get into Florida and kind of dive into what they have and really what we can work with there. Hopefully you guys are enjoying these videos. I'm really enjoying doing them and seeing how much we can make and all of that stuff. And it's just cool to think that we really started with no money, and the little effort that we have put into this so far led to $4 grand. I mean, it wasn't really a little effort. Like, I dropped the gas tank in the Miata and stuff, but like, it wasn't, I think, 40 hours worth of work, which on a normal work week, everyone's working 40 hours a week. I worked 22 days, and I don't even think I worked 40 hours. I don't even know if that's making sense. But anyways, guys, if you guys like this video, give it a thumbs up. If you guys want to subscribe for more, subscribe for more. Like I said, let me know down in the comment section below if you guys like these types of videos. I mean, I wanted to kind of go over everything we had into everything so I can kind of catch you guys up to speed. No, I'm serious that I'm going to be making that 30 grand. Now that we have $4 grand to play with, we can actually start looking at some more expensive cars and really going from there. But we do have to be careful because one wrong flip could end this whole process. So that's really what's scary about it. It's like, it's a hit or miss. So now I really need to take my time, look into the cars that I'm going to buy, and really just pull the trigger on the right car. Let me know if you think we're going to make it to the 30 grand. Peace out.